Hey, it's me, the DeFi Whale, and in today's video I'd like to discuss SAITO, an incredible project with enormous potential. We are always on the lookout for potential 100x projects on this channel, and I believe SAITO has what it takes. So let's quickly begin the video. SAITO is here to facilitate a paradigm shift in blockchain application development. It is a layer 1 blockchain that enables the development of scalable and open web applications, as more layer 2 protocols develop on their blockchain utilizing the native blockchain token for transactions and liquidity. Layer 1 solutions have enormous growth potential. Numerous projects, for instance, have been built on the Binance Smart Chain, and all of their liquidity pools are consisting of BNB, which increases the demand for the native token and thus increasing its price. Therefore, I believe layer 1 solutions have that top 50 potential and can make you incredible returns. Let's continue with SAITO and the reasons why I believe this layer 1 blockchain has tremendous potential. The SAITO team has provided us with an amazing video introduction to the project, so let's watch it and learn more about SAITO.
SAITO is a new layer 1 blockchain that powers Web3 applications. SAITO Consensus maintains openness, even at massive scale, so developers can build great Web3 apps for everyone. SAITO started back in 2017 when we realized that proof of work and proof of stake are great ways to pay for network security, but struggle to pay for anything else that networks need, like scalability. Instead of paying for mining or staking, SAITO pays nodes for providing scale. Developers can focus on building great Web3 apps, and everyone is aligned to create value for end users. So here's a couple of examples of what can be done through SAITO Consensus. First, apps on SAITO run peer-to-peer. The chain provides distributed infrastructure that removes reliance on centralized providers. Developers can use SAITO to distribute and run their apps, while users keep full control of their data. Second, developers can code engaging apps in their favorite language. There's no struggling with Solidity or smart contracts. Developing, deploying, and running applications is faster, easier, and cheaper. Third, SAITO Consensus pays higher rewards to nodes that bring transactions to the chain. Node owners are incentivized to find and support developers building great apps, so they can host those transactions. These incentives create a network that shapes itself to users' needs. SAITO is our contribution to an open Web 3.0. If you want to get involved, read the SAITO white paper and join a community of developers, designers, and volunteers who are passionate about an open internet.
According to the video, SAITO was created in 2017 due to the lack of scalability in the proof of work and proof of stake consensus. To combat this, SAITO developed a new consensus called Proof of Scale Paying Web3 Applications, which assists in scaling the blockchain. By establishing a unique infrastructure, SAITO eliminates a centralized system, which is, of course, what we really want. Even greater is the fact that developers can code in the programming language of their choice, as opposed to being limited to Solidity or smart contracts, which is amazing, given that Solidity is not an ideal programming language. Finally, they are paying nodes that bring more transactions to the network, which is an excellent incentive and will help them encourage the development of more applications on the network. As previously mentioned, layer 1 blockchains have the potential to increase in value when a large number of decentralized applications are built on top of the layer. And with this element that SAITO introduced, they offer developers superior utility when building on top of their layer compared to other layer 1 solutions. The SAITO team has provided some animations on the website, which are visible if we scroll down. These animations demonstrate how SAITO compares to alternative layer 1 solutions. In this segment, for instance, the SAITO consensus is contrasted with proof of work and proof of stake projects. First, let's examine other structures. The SAITO team made the following notes. Data nodes that provide access to the blockchain are not compensated by the network, and typical blockchains only compensate miners or validators for proof of stake projects. In other words, the node is not compensated, which is unfair. In addition, applications rely on infrastructure provided by third parties, and users can only access the blockchain through third parties. There are indeed some issues with this structure. Let's examine what the SAITO consensus infrastructure entails. The fact that applications communicate with the blockchain directly without involving third parties is advantageous and promotes decentralization. SAITO believes that there is no need for third-party infrastructure providers because nodes on the blockchain are incentivized to provide the infrastructure themselves, as this attracts more user transactions transactions and fees. In addition, SAITO Consensus rewards chain nodes with higher fees when they provide superior access or service, so it is normal for a chain node's rewards to increase as its performance improves. SAITO miners or stakers continue to earn fees by participating in the consensus mechanism, although in a manner unique from the proof of work or proof of stake consensus. Eventually, SAITO-based applications will run locally on user devices, which is astounding. SAITO enables real Web3 as well. SAITO's economic incentives are fundamentally aligned, allowing for a true and sustainable Web3. Let's experience true Web3 with SAITO in the website's subsequent animation. If you wish to verify this for yourself, a link to the website is provided in the description down below. Here it is stated that in SAITO, as previously discussed, user applications connect directly to the network rather than relying on a third-party intermediary. The network pays for infrastructure, which provides additional incentives for developers and nodes to utilize SAITO. This infrastructure scales with the network, as it is an integral component of the network. Both the network and its users are independent of third parties, making it more user-friendly and decentralized than rivals. It is crucial that the network remains self-sustaining and accessible at any scale. Other layer 1 solutions, such as Ethereum, have scalability problems that result in high transaction fees and sluggish transaction speed. With the infrastructure that SAITO has created, this issue no longer exists. If you are interested in learning more about SAITO, I suggest that you read their white paper. It is 6 pages long and describes the problem that the team has identified and how they intend to fix it with their new consensus. Before investing in SAITO, I strongly advise you to do this and learn more about the project, as nothing in this video is financial advice. I believe that SAITO has what it takes is mainly due to its current market capitalization. You probably believed that SAITO was already enormous and that it was too late to ride this train. But you are wrong. SAITO's market cap of approximately 10 million is absurdly low for a layer 1 protocol. Don't get me wrong, this is not a long-term profit guarantee, as SAITO is still dependent on the overall performance of the crypto market, but the risk to reward ratio appears very favorable at the moment, especially considering that they have previously reached a market cap of 100 million. If SAITO gets back to 100 million valuation, then it is a 10x increase from this point, and a 1 billion valuation will be a 100x increase for SAITO. Do you believe SAITO is capable of performing a 100x? Please let me know in the comments. This was the video about SAITO, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. Leaving a like, subscribing to my channel and sharing this video with all of your friends would mean the world. If this video receives enough likes, I would definitely create regular update videos about SAITO's journey to that 100x. Once again, thanks for watching and have a good one.